Hey guys, we're about to play the first match in a Eldritch Moon draft. We drafted the um, blue-green emerge clue deck. We kind of have a little of both. I think this is a hand we want to keep. Turn 2 ongoing investigation is pretty nice. We don't have a ton of flyers in our deck. Like the ideal versions of this deck I used to build in Triple Shadows had like tons of flyers in them, and that was just messed up. To be like turn 2 ongoing turn 2, the spirit 1/3 spirit that doubles clues. Turn 3 ongoing investigation is just brutal. It's hard to beat an opponent that starts that way just because they get so much card advantage, and that was the ideal thing. Well, there's a flyer, so we might get there. We will play turn 2 ongoing investigation, then probably flash in our herald. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't. What's up, Quilled Wolf? It's gonna hit us. Our deck's weakness is that we just do not have a lot of removal, but I feel like the power level of our deck on the whole is actually pretty high, and so is the synergy, so those are both important factors. Not being laggy today like it was when I was recording the last draft video, so that's good. Although it didn't show up till the finals last time, so just have to see what happens. Alright, so as I said, we just play our ongoing investigation and pass the turn. Leave man up to play our herald, who will have like the double, a little bit of tempo because I'll play it and tap down. Probably his Quilled Wolf or another creature if he plays one that hits harder. Then swing, get a clue, probably play Woodland Patrol or maybe Grizzled Angler depending on the board state. Like if it's still just Quilled Wolf, then Grizzled Angler is obviously better because it can block Quilled Wolf. But it looks like it's not just Quilled Wolf. Ooh, yeah, that thing is scary. And it does make me not want to go the Nebelgast Herald route. So that sucks. It'll sort of gives the middle finger to my Nebelgast Herald because if I don't play anything now, it'll transform. And that is far from ideal. I cannot let that thing transform. Can I? No. No. I mean, I can tap it down, but then when am I going to have the chance to play 2 spells in a turn to untransform it? Like, my deck's curve isn't good enough to really make that happen. So I think I'm just going to play Woodland Patrol here. See if it survives. I can trade with Breakneck Rider if I have to. That's what I'll do if he attacks with it, for sure. I mean, it may mean he has a trick, but I would still do it. Could just have removal too, like, no, another wolf. All the wolves. They're all here. Could still have Galvanic Bombardment or a combat trick. No attacks. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Alright. Lots of land. So, do I just offer up a trade here? And then play Grizzled Angler. Problem is, Grizzled Angler cannot trade for that thing. While my Woodland Patrol can. So, I think I play the Angler. Opponent is down to 2 cards in his hand. I like that part. Of course, we have 4. Only one of them's a real card. Kind of wish he just let his thing transform so that I can stop being careful and preventing it. But at the same time, it would be terrible for us. We do have a couple ways of bouncing a transformed werewolf, but 3 actually. So, ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. He got there in the werewolf deck, that's for sure. Although the synergy that used to be around for werewolves is not nearly as pronounced as it used to be. I mean, if he attacks... I mean, yeah, I'm not going to block that. No. I will take it. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I can make him trade with one of his good creatures or let me get another clue, basically. I'm also able to cast Nebelgast Herald now in my opponent's turn. So, I could tap down the Quilled Wolf And I think I will, mostly because I also have Nebelgast Herald. Probably mill myself, too, at the end of my opponent's turn. Alright. And our dude has Vigilance, so we don't really have anything to lose. Like, if he wants to trade, we're cool with it. If he doesn't want to trade, I'm cool with that, too. We get a clue out of it, in addition to doing the 3 damage. So, okay. I am happy to make that trade. Alright. Yeah, we do have a way. We do have a lot of ways of punishing, like mana sinks. So that's kind of nice. I'd probably flash in my Herald and tap down the werewolf. Yep, that's what I do. Tap that down. Should have been clear about which. Well, no, the other one's just a wolf. And we take another 2 here. Nope, no we don't. So I think we start milling ourselves, trying to flip this guy. Because he would definitely... Oh, man, that makes me sad. Okay. No transformation. Sad. Okay. Ugh. Alright, so we're going to crack that clue. Wow. Well, we are in trouble, everybody. We've drawn a lot of lands in this game, even with the extra card draw and stuff. I think I'll end my turn. I can gain life at least. You know, this sort of works with this in that it can fuel. Like, I'll gain 4 life and make 2 clues at the end of my opponent's turn. I can also just gain 2 and draw a card, which might actually be better. Yeah, it probably is better. I mean, I think I'm going to block the Smoldering Werewolf. He doesn't have the mana to transform it. He might have a trick or something, but... I can also still tap it and try to transform it, and if I could, that would be awesome. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he's transforming it. So we're definitely going to try to transform our guy. You can do it. Haha, he did it. Yeah, and he doesn't get that trigger, so they're just going to kill each other. Works for me. Well, he also tramples for 1, so he comes out a little ahead there. Good job, Grizzled Angler. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that from our graveyard and gain 2 life. So we're gonna try to just like out card our opponent here. Eventually we gotta stop drawing lands, so hey, that's not a land. Alright. So I'm gonna play Harvest Hand, who's pretty solid on this board. I mean, it can just block Quilled Wolf and turn into a piece of equipment. I'm fine with that. And I'll end my turn. Ooh, 5 mana might not be good. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us. Okay. Though, again, we do have ways to bounce this thing, at least. We just haven't seen them. Shooting with your devil, too? I think I probably would. Because if he blocks, I mean, he can kill my Harvest Hand. And yeah, it'll turn into equipment, but I don't have anything on the board right now. Yeah. So I'm just going to take 5. And then we're going to gain 2 and draw a card at the end of our opponent's turn. Like I said, we're going to keep trying to outcard our opponent. Not going super well so far. Ooh, more lands. Hey, you're not a land. And 2 bodies right now is pretty important. So that's good. Enlightened Maniac. Get myself an Eldrazi token. And I'm going to end my turn there. I mean, Harvest Hand right now is holding back a few creatures, so that's good. I can now actually just double block, use both of these to block that, but they'll both die. I don't know if I really want to do that. When the two bodies, like, I can just block this devil all day right now with my Enlightened Maniac, which is kind of amusing. Oh, okay. Well, see you later. Opponent has some sweet removal. That's probably all. No? Okay. Well, I will trade with that. Although it's definitely better to trade with a Quilled Wolf, because it has so much that it can do in the later part of the game. Yeah, I'd rather trade than just chump block it. Gives me a piece of equipment that's relevant too, so. We go to 8. We're going to turn a creature into 2 life and a card. Wow. How many clues have hit lands? I don't know. Seems like a lot. Dear God. Okay. 5, 8, yeah, we've 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of our 17 lands. Hurts. All right. Well, we don't have anything else to do, so we're gonna do this. Come on. Ooh, that's pretty good here. Yeah, it is. All right. I'm down with the Somber Wild Stag. We'll use it to kill the Quilled Wolf. And it stays alive, unless our opponent has a trick or something. But then he's still 2 for 1, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, that was good. That was great to hit him right there. I mean, all the lands we have do mean that we can do a lot of ongoing investigation stuff at least, but oh, he's slowed his roll there. Surprised by that. Ooh, yeah. This is what we were imagining. This is what we wanted here. Is Bloodbriar. He can get so swole right now. We are running out of gas in our graveyard, but that's probably okay. I'm going to do this now on the off chance we get something we can do something with. Ooh, too bad you're suited up and too big, huh? And I think instead of equipping this, because it won't really accomplish a lot right now. Actually, I'm wrong. It will, because it'll give this 5 toughness. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that instead of saving mana for a clue. 5 toughness is relevant. All right. So will ongoing investigation dig us out of this hole? It's trying its best. It definitely is. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to take that. There's no reason for me. I mean, I could block it, but I'm just going to take 1. I mean, the Enlightened Maniac can block it, but the value I get, I still have 3 creatures with Emerge in my deck, so it's like, there's not a really good reason for me to lose that value yet. I mean, until my opponent's really breathing down my neck. We're going to attack with Bloodbriar, and we have the option of pumping it 1 more at instant speed if we need to. So finally doing something. So we can exile that, and then instant speed. What's he doing? Something I don't like. 7 mana. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. We can only get him up to 6 right here. It would be awesome if we could get him to 7. But we can't, so... what the hell? Let's just do this now. See what we have here. Still not big enough, but Yeah, Spreading Flames is a good card. Ooh, there we go. I think I'm actually going to hold off on casting it for now, which might sound crazy, so that I can be more, like, I can have a turn where I can really hit hard using Drag Under on that thing, instead of just sort of, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I'll equip this now, and I'll end my turn. And we have the Bloodbriar to exile, so we're going to continue to draw cards. We're down to 11, but it's amazing we've only seen one of our emerge creatures. There's 4 left, 3 left in our 11 card deck. So that's, at some point we're going to get a big boost to our board. We just can't. We're just not there yet. All right. Now I think I probably do just. I mean, I have so much mana, I can just hard cast things. So it's like, I will go ahead and block that and go to 11 here. All right, and then we're going to do this. See, our deck has so many creatures in it that it's hard for us to run out of gas in our graveyard. So he ended up not leaving a blocker back anyway, so now Drag Under will basically do what it was going to do anyway. So we're going to go ahead and do that, get rid of the aura. It will also make it so we can steal his creature with Welcome to the Fold. And he doesn't seem to have any real ways of drawing cards right now, so... Ooh, that's nice. I think we're finally going to pull ahead here. There's been some brief moments where it looked like we might be able to pull ahead, but I think we're finally going to get there. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess I may as well emerge. Who needs a 2/2 body, 0/2 body right now anyway? That way we can still use our clue and stuff. So. Here it comes, the Horrid Swarm. All right, and our turn gives more fuel for ongoing investigation. So it's just such a good card. Ongoing investigation, like our opponent would have had us if we weren't sitting here gaining. I don't know how much life we've gained. Another one. Okay. Well, so much for my plan of stealing that thing, huh? But we now have our opponent, like, he's the one who's forced into weird blocks now, not us, so we have that going for us. I'm going to go ahead and do this, go up to 15, and we're going to draw a card. Being able to get Madness right now would be awesome for Welcome to the Fold. But our dude who can... Madness is in our graveyard too. So we're just going to use Welcome to the Fold here and steal his wolf. Because that's all we can do. All we can steal. I mean, we could steal the devil, but I don't think it's better. Okay. And now, I think we swing... Do we just swing with our flyer? I think we can probably swing with everything. I mean, we can drop it of the Horrid Swarm and get back to where we can defend ourselves pretty easily. So we may as well just swing with everything we can. He has to block, so that's good for us. The Devil can take out both insects if it wants to, but that's not the best blocking scenario for him. Like, blocking this and killing an insect might be better. Just takes way less damage that way, so... I'm just going to hard cast this of the Horrid Swarm, I think. All right. So kill my other insect. Get another clue, just in case we need it. And yeah, we're just going to hard cast another of the Horrid Swarm. And end our turn. So our opponent is, yeah, I was going to say, I don't see a way you can get out of this. All right, well, that went pretty well. Turn 2, Ongoing Investigation, like I said, is a hard thing to beat. We just, you know, our creatures kept dying, but we kept turning them into life and cards, and our opponent just could not couldn't beat us once we did that. So hopefully we don't need it every time to win, but opponent did have a lot of removal. Turn aside doesn't seem terrible, but Clip Wings doesn't seem relevant in this matchup. I think we just leave our deck as is. Took me 10 minutes to win that game. 10 minutes of my own time. Two Enlightened Maniacs. I don't know about that. I think I'm going to mulligan. Yeah, this is weird, but I think it's better. Yeah, we'll put that on top. We just didn't have anything going on until turn 4 in that last hand, and that was bad. I mean, we have turn 3. I mean, you know, our deck doesn't have a lot of 2s, so... Hope we draw Ongoing Investigation. Oh, that would be nice. Our opponent's getting a slower start this time. I like that. Also like seeing Welcome to the Fold early. So, let's see what our opponent plays. We're playing one of our 3s, obviously. Doesn't really... I think probably Niblis of Dusk. Oh, actually. Noose Constrictor. And Welcome to the Fold. Those go well together. I don't think I'm going to play the Constrictor yet, though. I think I'll go ahead and play the Niblis and just sort of play the race. And if I just draw a land and go Welcome to the Fold, steal your Quilled Wolf, swing for 3 next turn, like, that's a pretty sweet turn. So, that's worth remembering. We could also do turn 4 of the Horrid Swarm instead if we wanted to. We'll see. Galvanic. Oh, no, Dual Shot. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good against us, I guess. Definitely kills our Niblis and our Nebelgast. If I draw the land, I probably just Welcome to the Fold as Quilled Wolf. I think that's just better than anything else we can do right now. We can actually pay for Quilled Wolf's ability later, too. We did not draw land. So I'm just going to play Woodland Patrol for now. That I might turn into a It of the Horrid Swarm. Especially, I mean, that seems like a pretty good move. Especially if my opponent decides to attack. And I can just go It of the Horrid Swarm. And if he doesn't do anything else. Okay. Alright, well. It of the Horrid Swarm does get worse when there's a Devil token on the table, that's for sure. Should I just attack with this, take down the Devil token, or should I just play It of the Horrid Swarm on turn 4? Just because it's like way better right now than this thing is. I'm leaning towards It of the Horrid Swarm. Yeah, let's do it. Insect tokens. Just hard for our opponent to deal with. It's like, I could just double block Quilled Wolf now with these without, like, really caring. And that's pretty good. So if we can steal the Quilled Wolf, like, he decides not to attack here, we steal Quilled Wolf, we are golden, I think. Oh, he attacked. I think do we double block it with our insects? That makes him use a trick. Theoretically. I think we do double block it with our insects. Save our... we have Noose Constrictor, so we can do Welcome to the Fold different ways. So if he wants to use a trick here, like I said, I'm okay with that. Spirit of the Hunt. Now, that's not a real trick. I don't like that. It actually, like... Yeah, that's not cool. Well, Harvest Hand into Welcome to the Fold is pretty sweet. I mean, Harvest Hand into It of the Horrid Swarm is... Drag Under is not especially great right now. Oh, my opponent just got disconnected. It's like a repeat of last week. Well, I can still think about what I'm going to do. I think we do play Harvest Hand. It's just really good right now on the board anyway, so We play Harvest Hand. And then we'll end our turn. We're not going to attack. We're just going to hang back. So Harvest Hand resolves. Our opponent just briefly disconnected, so it doesn't seem like last week. And we just end our turn. So yeah, that was a pretty nice little trick there. At least he only killed 2 insect tokens, like, you know, sort of half a card. Okay. Well, I think we just block this with this. If he has a trick, we're okay with it because we can just play another It of the Horde Swarm next turn. So might be time for Welcome to the Fold, though. That's definitely a consideration here. You just gonna let that guy die? No. I mean, I'd prefer that, of course, but yeah, that's good. You gonna give it trample too? Don't do it. It's harder to do that in this format than it was in the last one. Okay, well, he dealt with one of them. Do I attack with Harvest Hand first? If he then kills it, I'm left with like Noose Constrictor as my plan, which isn't the worst, especially when we have Welcome to the Fold. So yeah, I think I attack with the Harvest Hand. I have a feeling he won't block it. I could be wrong. Getting in for 2. Take it. Take it. Yeah, I was right. So, cast with Emerge. Sacrifice that. All this stuff happens. We get a piece of equipment, not to mention more insect tokens. And another 4/4. Value Town. He got in for 2 damage. Because our opponent was like, oh, okay, well then I'm going to swing for a lot. But no, you won't. Might finally be time for Welcome to the Fold. Been holding on to it for a while, thinking about using it. Aw, man. Kills both my insect tokens. That, though, might be a better target for Welcome to the Fold. I wish I got its trigger, and I can't use its ability, so maybe it's not. But keeping him from using its ability is relevant, for sure. So, yeah, I think that's probably what I do. So we're going to go Welcome to the Fold. Come on over, buddy. Join the party over here. I think I will play Noose Constrictor. And in my turn. This Quilled Wolf might be the death of us eventually, but yeah, he can pump it now, so doesn't look like he will this turn. Ugh. All the good werewolves. All of them. Luckily, we can drag under that one, and that's fairly effective. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Do I want to play the Maniac? Like, equipping this and making it a 5/5 right now makes it so much harder for him to kill. Yeah, it does. I think I just attack with him. If he wants to double block, then by all means. He can also lose like these two, but again, by all means. That's a better block for sure if he does this. Yeah, it's better for him, I mean, but I still feel good about it. See you later. Okay. Oh, I probably should have equipped that to something. That was bad. That would have been pretty relevant. Where's ongoing investigation? That's what we really need right now. See, the wolf, I would have been able to use his ability, but if this flipped, we are just dead. So that was my rationale for taking it. We wouldn't have. This would have been better for us, but this is this would have been way better for him if we let him keep it. So. Ongoing investigation. Come on. That's what we need. Nope. Okay. Scrounged scythe. Let us put you here. I'm going to hold on to this land. I mean, once you have Noose Constrictor, that's worth thinking about. Then we're going to play that. You know, I think my Smoldering Werewolf's actually going to get in there. Trading for either of those is fine for me right now. Probably should have attacked with it first before I did everything I did, but yeah, I was like, he doesn't have a good block really anyway, so this Horror can trade with that. That's pretty good. What are you doing with this mana? Just don't get the 7 again and use that. That 6 damage divided as you choose would destroy us right now. Ooh, that's ugly. Okay. I think I attack with the Constrictor. Yeah. I do. Because we can get him up to a 5/5 right now. Yeah, if he just takes it, then I'm okay with that too. I'm not going to pump him if I don't have to. We will play a Bloodbriar, though. Yeah, the trample on this is bad news. But it's not the end of the world. In the turn, probably should have moved that. I had plenty of mana to do it. That was bad. I keep forgetting I can move my equipment. I'm a pro. It's only 6 mana. It's not the 7 you need to completely decimate my board. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I can still just double block it and kill it, though, which makes me feel a lot better. So that's probably what I'm going to do. With my Horror, if he attacks. Yeah, if he doesn't attack, then obviously we're not doing that. Ooh. A flyer is big right now. Yeah, so we're going to end our turn. We'll play the Herald and tap down his Werewolf. That's a real problem, though. We need to draw one of our bounce spells for it, or we're in trouble. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, it's not the end of the world, but I definitely. It's he keeps that happened to me in the first game too. Where it was like a weird situation where I wanted to play my Herald, but doing so would have been bad. I think we might just be dead now because Quilled Wolf can just gaining trample for Quilled Wolf is bad. We'll see. I'm going to tap down this thing, but its creatures are all going to get +1/+0 and trample, which is not good for us. Good for him. Okay, well, he's not going to be able to pump Quilled Wolf this turn. We have that going for us. Ooh. That's ugly. Okay. See if we can survive this nonsense. Don't really think we can. We're going to try. We can at least try. Tap him. Now what do you do? Attack with everything? Okay. Math time. We definitely block the dude who's causing all of our problems, and because we can kill him with the block. We block here because that'll kill that. And we block here because that'll kill that. We may as well throw this in front of it too, so we take less damage. We could also throw it in front of this. So this is going to get through for 0. This will get through for 2. This will get through for nothing. And this will get through for 6. So it hurts. But, oh, he can also pump this. He has 2 cards in his hand. So this can do 8, 10. So he can hit me for 10 if he doesn't have some sort of trick. But that's, yeah. So I think we block. I think we just take that risk here and block the way we have. It wipes his board pretty hard, but he's going to be left with this freaking menace to my life. And we're going to get this back, at least. So, what do you do, sir? Yeah, we've taken a long time to play our games. Both of us have. And it wasn't because of disconnects. Our games, these have been complicated games. I don't know what just happened. Seems like the damage should have happened by now. All right. Well, he actually killed, I think that was an accident. He killed the 0-2 instead of the 3-2. So we're cool with that. Yeah, I need a way to, I need to like bounce it and then draw my Somberwald stag thing. That's what I really need right now. It's not going to happen, but that's what I need. So this guy has trample. He can pump it for 3, which means it can have 9 power. I can pump this guy to 5 toughness. You have 1, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, I don't think we can really attack. There's just too many things that can go wrong with this stupid creature with trample in play. So I think we just pass. I guess the 1 toughness on Nebelgast Herald isn't super relevant. Do not blow up my whole board. Oh, God. He can just kill me with it, actually, if he has it. Do you just have burn 7 to my face? 6, rather. 6 is enough, so. It would be enough. Interesting. Oh, it is only creatures. So, do we die this turn? The answer is yes. We are, in fact, dead. All right, so game 3. Neither of us have very much time. So, that was interesting. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything I'd change. I mean, I guess maybe explosive apparatus would be nice. Our lack of removal really hurt us there. Like, those big creatures, once we see them, we're just like, well, we can't do anything about that. So, I would like to play first. This is a solid hand. Hopefully I don't win, or he doesn't win on timeout. They've been fun games to watch, though, I think. They've been fun to play. Should just have infinite time. So we're just going to leave mana up and probably cast our Herald. It'll probably just die to the card it always dies to against this guy, but... yeah, well, we could also play Harvest Hand now and then It of the Horde Swarm on turn 4. That seems pretty good on the play, right? So let's do it. Incendiary Flow is pretty good against my poor Harvest Hand. If he plays that, it's going to hurt, but we still have Nebelgast Herald, so... I'm just going to take that. Okay. So, there's no reason for me not to swing for 2 and then sacrifice him. The flash creature he has is double green, so that's good news for us. So good on turn 4. I mean, it's good on turn 4 when you're not on the play. When you're on the play, this is like... That is not good. That is for sure. Ooh, Noose Constrictor, huh? Okay, so do we want to equip anything? I don't think we do, because... So now he does have the double green. But let's do this. Yeah, I thought that might be what showed up, but it can't. It can only kill an insect. So getting in for 5 here is pretty good. Oh, unless you have a combat trick. No. Yeah, well, it's a good one. You know, he gets an Eldrazi out of it, but at least he doesn't keep that thing. We can just bounce the Eldrazi too, which is kind of nice. Should we decide that's what we want to do? So I think I am just going to use Drag Under on this Eldrazi so he loses that card and we get the card back. And then I'll play Noose Constrictor. I'm going to block. What do you have? Okay. I think it's fine to discard the other card too. He may have another trick, but I don't have the highest hopes for our opponent. Yeah. Good, good, good. Hey, our werewolf. We have one of those. Alright. Well, I think I'm just going to equip my Noose Constrictor and swing. Yeah, and then on my turn. We'll flash in Nebelgast Herald and tap this thing down. Probably. We may, if he plays some big creature here, we may want to hold off on doing that. Okay. Glad he used Make Mischief there, but we can basically never kill his devil, but that's okay. We can just swing with our Nebelgast Herald from now until the game's over. So, that's the plan. Play a big werewolf too while we're at it. Well, now we can kill it, actually. We have a creature with 2 toughness, so that's pretty nice. All right. But I think we're just going to do this. And I'll just take 1. Okay. Well, what do you cost to transform? 7. We're not quite there. I guess we just swing with everybody. Dual shot. Aha! Oh, that's a fun use of dual shot. Thinking outside the box. Glad I didn't use press for answers on that thing. That would have looked bad. We wouldn't have even gotten a clue. Yeah, we'll make you a 3/5. 3/5 seems better than 3/3, right? Looks like I'm probably going to win this before one of us times out. Press for answers will get us there. Yeah. All right. Well, we won our first match. It was a long one. Our deck is definitely a sort of, we have tons of creatures in it, but it's definitely a kind of deck that just gets value off of stuff like Emerge and Ongoing Investigation. It takes a while to finally win, but we can win. So I'll see you guys in the next match. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.